kindergarten teacher in Memphis has been suspended after she wrote some inappropriate Facebook comments about 2 of her students. Now, she was complaining about how the students don't know how to read, but it's really interesting considering the way she wrote her status update. She says, "How about I blast both of them?"
Okay, well, that's not a good start. Not very healthy.
"The girl in my class hair is nappy almost every day, and the boy wears dirty clothes, face nasty, and can't even read. They didn't bother nobody else when I got through with them."
Oh, that's terrific. That's a teacher. They didn't bother nobody else after I got through with them. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, and I'm glad that your main complaint was that they can't read.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else you got?
When you have perfect grammar, by the way. And then she continues to write, "What do you think they're supposed to do? Bang, bang, shoot 'em up, damn it. Just kidding. For real, though. Slap their ass back, then bang, bang, shoot 'em up, damn it." Okay. I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah. So you're not kidding. Do you mean to actually shoot them, or do you mean slap them around? I mean, is this some sort of ta-ta massage? I don't know what's going to happen here. And these are kindergarten kids. And by the way, here's the thing that nobody else is pointing out, okay? In kindergarten, it's her job to teach them how to read.
Yeah.
Okay? So if they can't read, it's not their fault, it's your fault. And instead, your idea is bang, bang, slap, slap, or whatever you're doing.
So the picture behind us is one of the parents reading what the teacher had written on Facebook, and I think it's the best picture that we've ever shown in CYT history.
There's some chance that after reading it, she said, "Oh, hell no."
Yeah. She does not look amused.
She did not say that about my child. That's awesome. That's my favorite parent in the world.
Monica Watson is that parent. She's reacting to the Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Monica, we love your picture.
Okay. And it turns out the teacher had a bit of trouble.
Yeah, so she has been suspended. And what's interesting about this story is there are several school districts throughout the country that have addressed the whole social media issue, you know, basically saying that, you know, our policy indicates that you can't write things that reflect poorly on our school district, yada, yada, yada. But this school district did not do that. So they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with her. She is suspended for the time being, but a lot of parents are saying, you got to get her out. You know, we got to fire her because she's not professional. What do you think? Is firing her the right way to handle it?
Yes. Now, I'm usually actually a little lighter on teachers, but 2 big problems there. One is, no, I'm not kidding. Let's shoot them up. I can't have a kindergarten teacher saying that. That's crazy. I mean, you had an opportunity to either leave it alone or leave it at just kidding, right? Mm-hmm. Even if you hadn't said just kidding, I would have assumed you were kidding until you told me you weren't kidding. Mm-hmm. And you backed it up with actions.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't shoot them, but you did something, right? And second of all, again, to me, the irony of her being mad at the kids for not being able to read is too much. Maybe that has to do with my personal story. Did I ever tell you? I think I might have told you this once, real quick. So when I was in 1st grade in Turkey, our teacher put up the pictures of 3 people in class who already knew how to read. Mm-hmm. Okay, and was like, these are the 3 best students in class. And I was like, hold up, bitch. Okay, I came here to learn how to read from your sorry ass. Okay, so why am I not the best student when you haven't even started? Okay, so these are 3 people I don't have to teach, so I love them, and they're the best students. When I was in 1st grade, so how old am I? Like 6 or whatever? Mm-hmm. That burned me up, man. I mean,
because you're competitive.
No, I am. And I was like, these are the best. Huh? Okay, all right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens at the end of the year. I'm going to tear those motherfucking pictures down. Okay, I'm going to burn them down. Okay, and bang, bang, shoot them up. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, so I never forgot that. I still have a grudge against the teacher. But guess what? Guess who wound up being the best student in the class?
Oh, you're unbearable. You're unbearable.
Anyways.
But it worked. Her plan worked perfectly.
No.
It was to get you all riled up, and that's exactly what happened.
No, her plan was to be lazy.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, why didn't the rest of you all get taught reading before you got into my class so I can just sit on my ass?
It's positive reinforcement. It's awarding the students who learn to read quicker, and then the other students see that. They see the praise, and they want to be part of that.
But what is interesting, though, is that one of the kids on the wall, wound up going to the same college as me. Isn't that crazy? I moved to America, wound up going to Penn, wound up transferring to Wharton, the business school within, And that kid stayed in Turkey the whole time, wound up going to Penn and then Wharton. And I ran into him one day in college. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Were you still bitter?
I was like, I thought I was the best student.